season 2 of No True Lies. I'm gonna let everybody reintroduce themselves.
Who's first?
Left to right, right to left.
Hey, I'm Jay Tuck Nasty. I'm gonna be nasty this episode. Well, no, this season, not this episode.
Season. I'm only Meg, but I don't do OnlyFans anymore, so I'm Megalicious.
All right.
To be determined.
Again, Double Mac, MC Squared, McCoy. Glad to be back with you, season 2. It's been too long, so we gonna get it on.
Too long.
Lynn, Lifestyle Empowerment Now. Ready to rock and roll.
Y'all better listen
Big
to
Lynn
him.
is back.
Yes.
Why? I'm so proud.
Yes.
So I guess we'll open it up. You know, obviously it's season 2. It's great to be back. It's
So great.
Finally.
Finally, yeah. We've been putting in some work. Everybody's been bettering themselves and going through experiences or whatever. So like we are back here. We want to bring you a lot of content. We want to bring you a lot of fresh new views and ways to look at stuff. We're gonna be getting venues coming up here shortly, so that's exciting. We can't wait to bring it to you.
Anyway, man, what the hell y'all been doing?
Man, we're gonna talk about
Missing y'all. What y'all been doing? What's up?
Wow.
Lynn,
This
what's up the last 6 months? What's been going on?
watching manifesting everything in my life that I thought about back in the day come to fruition. 2 of my partners passed away. Just a lot of, goods and bad, but it comes with life. And, due to the fact that we live in extraordinary times right now. We live in extraordinary times, ladies and gentlemen. So it's
Absolutely.
wow.
What's your thing for season 2? What is season 2 gonna bring that our viewers should know and people should know about? What's gonna be great about season 2 for you?
The awakening period where understanding that transactions, digital money, things are changing right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we're a part of it. And either you playing or you a fan. Either you're a player or you're a fan. And understanding that, not only that though, the way everything's being structured right now, because as a society that you live in, which is USA Successful Bill, a lot of us are, tend to get lazy because of, everything's been handed to us. And not understanding that it's going to be a period of time where when they switch, next thing you know, it's going to be where you got to step up to the plate. And a lot of people are going to miss it.
So you're gonna bring a lot of awareness this season.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that's deep.
I heard of 2 Chainz, but 10 Chainz, damn.
Hell yeah, 10 Chainz. I like it. Boy, the last 6 months for him been exciting, man. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
For me personally, season 2 is huge because it's like a combination of just, seeing things differently in the last 6 months. I've been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and I've got a lot of different perspectives. So I can't wait to give it to you guys. But also just just a good message. We're gonna talk about current topics. We're gonna talk about stuff that we probably want to talk about and we always talk about, but it's gonna be different ways to look at it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to come back and be in the house with my colleagues here and be at different venues and just see people and get them excited about what we're doing, because we're going to do something in Houston primarily because we're all here, but we're going to have live audiences that get to enjoy us and venues, and we get to do something that's new in Houston. So can't wait to bring it to you, and I'm excited for season 2, but a lot of growth on my end at least.
I'm excited too.
All right.
Past 6 months, what have I done? Started back to school. That's good.
Great.
Yay! Dental school, here I come, hopefully. I don't know what's been...
You got in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in a relationship. Very healthy, very strong.
You said no more OnlyFans. What was
No
that
more...
about?
Yeah.
We are so proud of you.
Right?
Thank you.
I feel like we had something to do with that.
Yes.
I know some
Kinda.
some subscribers.
They're not
kinda
happy about
upset.
this.
No, they weren't. But the thing is that I didn't want to do OnlyFans for a long period of time. And when it came January, I think after we filmed our like first 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, you know what, like I'm not really feeling it. Like you talked to me on the side. I mean, also y'all did too. But I had my assistants and stuff that I had to, pay for and
Yeah, an epiphany about it.
yeah. So I was like, you know what, I can't break the contract because I'll be losing a lot of money. It doesn't really matter, not the point. But I did, some financial planning, and I looked, and I was fine without it. And I didn't realize that till I think end of May, early June. So my contract ended with them the last day of June. So I was like, you know what, I can hold it off another month.
Well, the
And
good
now
thing
no
is,
more.
Your testimony or your experience through it can help other women and help other people understand it more clearly, and you maybe give it a different perspective to other people. So,
I can say I'm a lot happier without it. Like, I'm a whole new person. I can't explain. I feel like there's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. It's like whenever you finish like your master's or your bachelor's, it's like, damn, I'm finally freaking done.
you got a new boo thing now. I see
I
y'all
do.
out one night. I'm out chilling, and I see her. I bump into her, and she's got her guy with her, and they looking all happy. So,
Yeah.
what's that all about? How's that going?
That's going really good.
A lot of upset viewers probably gonna not like that.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But
You okay?
He the one?
I think so. I hope so.
That's a bad.
But we're taking it day by day. We don't want to rush into anything. And
Congrats on
you know,
that.
thank you.
Jake Tuck, what's going
Oh
up?
man, so much. Trying to do a little family planning, getting ready for the
Okay.
future.
Like a wham wham?
Yeah, trying to get established. Trying to make Houston be our home. So we've been looking. The market not the best right now, but hey, still. This may be what it is. It may not be. Well,
So
we're gonna
happy
see
for
though.
you.
But and just working on the technical side of things to build this thing up because we have something here.
What's your goal for season 2? I mean, obviously you and Chris do a lot of the technical back end stuff. Like what's exciting about this season for you?
Season 2, people gotta know who the hell we are.
Yeah.
Getting
Because
exposed.
we bring in this real, but it's not.
We're not
We
there.
gotta bring it outside this right here, and I,
We're on the porch of our house. We need
Yeah.
to be not
a
there.
lot of good stuff that people could really learn from. We can learn from people too. So yeah.
Before we get going, so all of us have made the commitment, even me, as stubborn as I am, is getting on our social media platforms, being on these different, options for you guys to follow us and see who we are. And something that's never happened is me on social media. So this is something new. So you might want to,
Stay tuned.
play the lotto because, hey, when I get on social media, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be exciting.
Ladies,
Really,
stay out of this DM.
yeah, stay out my DMs,
Niggas.
whatever that means. Oh, I don't.
Dudes, don't
I
send
don't-
them
don't
no,
even send me
don't send them
nothing. I don't
those
play like
those
that.
little the White Howard pics.
Oh, man,
Oh yeah,
we gonna
don't
get
send
into
that in mine too. I don't want it.
But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. It's been a year since we talked about this.
Yeah. So season 2, man. Let's get it kicked off. Let's talk about current events. What's going on currently that's got you guys like laughing or like concerned or this is just out of control? What's an event that you
Man, it's so much sports
Let's
wise.
start with one.
Sports wise, I just
Sports wise.
said a little joke about the white. So it's not really crazy to me, but it's crazy how it's getting exposed at the moment. And unfortunately for him, it's like it's his privacy. Can I say it's his privacy? Because you're kind of out there now.
Well, I mean, my thing is with the whole Dwight Howard situation. By the way, I like Dwight Howard a lot. I mean, I think he's a great basketball player. Should be in the top 75 all time.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
My problem with the whole thing is, if that's how you are, I mean, in this day and age, just come out and say it because he denied it once, right? Denied it a couple years ago.
It's a lot of them in there that don't want to come out.
Yeah, but do we owe it to us to come out? Or
I mean, now it's all over the place.
Yeah, if you got
That's
somebody,
true.
that's got a charge against you.
And here goes the crazy part. They're blackballing him. out the
Yeah,
NBA, I think,
absolutely.
because of
Well, they
this.
knew it. They knew it.
They knew it. That's why they didn't make Golden
But at
State.
any other job, if you come out and say that you're
Well,
a certain type of way, they can't do
I
that.
don't think it's that. I think it's more so
Oh,
the
believe me,
charges
it's that.
that was. It's the charges that was pending.
Yeah.
They had a heads up on that.
Well, Dwight, I think
Well, kind of go over the story from there.
Well,
Get her up to
man,
speed.
like basically, well, I'll do it in just as best as I know it. He basically had a situation with a man and a female. There was some I guess sexual contact or whatever, and he is accused of sexual assault against another man.
Yes, correct.
And he at first used to come out and say he wasn't homosexual, which that's your business, right? That was his thing. But coming out now, like it's been more and more instances where we know, and he actually admitted it. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people got. He wasn't admitting to what he really was. But now that it's coming out and it's so, out there, he can't even deny it anymore.
Man, y'all weird.
Yeah.
Y'all.
He's blaming
Why
everybody
y'all
else.
worried about who am I? Like he probably shouldn't have said that.
What do you think about the whole thing?
That's what he said on his Instagram.
Me personally, to each his own. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta, tell the man exactly what you was doing on this planet. So, me personally, I love women, and that's my thing. A lot of women.
Hey.
So, that's what
What's
you
wild,
love.
though, is-
You do what you do.
Dude got 9 kids. So he clearly likes women too.
5,
It's
8,
a lot of
alleged.
dudes out here like that. It's a lot of dudes, switch hitters out here like that.
Do y'all think he have all the kids just to
Mask. What's
just to
going
mask
on?
it? Yeah.
I think he probably got turned out. That's probably what it is. Like, them dudes.
Your favorite actor, your favorite dancer, your favorite person, gay.
Well, they're getting funded. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't say like Dwight Howard is 7 foot, 290 pounds. I mean, dude, nobody's fondling him. He's doing the fondling.
Well,
Absolutely.
it could have been childhood, or it could.
I think he was from that area. He's from Atlanta.
He used to eat a lot of Skittles. It could have been the food.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh my God.
Atlanta.
Jesus.
Now, I think he comes from an area where it's openly accepted and it's like one of the top demographics for African American men to be homosexual.
Yeah.
I think he's always had that in him. And I think that he was trying to mask it. I think he had his thing with women and then like he got bored of that and he just starts
Exploring.
He basically wanted both.
I think if he would have did it earlier, once it was kind of, it's still kind of cool to do it.
Do what?
Come out the closet.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
just,
can actually-
just because
you
somebody
can
may
you
not
can't,
agree
you
with
can't,
it.
you can't come out of the closet in the NBA and you can around some good brothers and they like, he looking at my meat while you in the locker room.
Well, he grabbing it. he grabbing his teammate.
Said Cannon like that on
wow.
the bench.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was all over the place. And at first I was like, why is Dwight doing it? Now it makes sense.
Imagine,
Like fondling dudes.
imagine a 7 foot dude
But
just grabbing on you
no,
like that.
that's not it. It's once he grabbed it, he just sat there like they do it all the time.
Well, see, yeah,
Like,
did
you ain't
ever
gonna
see
finish?
You ever
Yeah,
see the highlight? Man, that shit was wild, man.
He just sat there.
Man, I tell you what,
That's kind of crazy.
it's been in front of us all the time.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of it's not just him. There's a lot of other characters out there y'all see every day that y'all love and y'all don't want to admit it. But there's a lot of them
I
out
think
there
the
like that.
problem with the whole deal is that his denial of it for so long, because there was a transvestite story 5 or 6 years ago that he denied adamantly, like, oh, I don't know this person, yada yada yada. But now, fast forward, he all out punk and he abusing these dudes.
Yeah.
Like he taking the dick.
Allegedly.
He taking the dick.
Alleged.
We don't
Alleged.
condone that.
But I was at this little hole in the wall after hour spot.
What were you doing
In
there?
Houston?
Yeah, a while back. This once the White played for Houston.
Okay.
And this entertainer, she was like, "Are you the White Howard?" I said, "If I was the White, you think I'd be in this piece of shit?" Oh. But now,
Resemblance?
no,
I don't see that one. I don't see that one.
But I think
Hey,
that's-
Chuck, I love you.
no. I don't either. I was like, "Is this racist?"
Was he white?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so we
yeah,
all
yeah.
look alike.
They get drunk.
And I'm like, "What?"
the White Howard.
I'm like, will I be in here where I could pay you? Back then it was $40 to do some strange things, but
Man,
the White
season 2 is starting out. Chuck telling all the secrets.
Look, he said it was going to get nasty. Here we go.
$40? Damn.
That's
That's
it.
a bargain, boy.
yeah.
To do
Tuck,
what?
why was you in there?
Why were you doing?
I was enjoying my. I would say I was enjoying myself. I really wasn't. I was kind of new to the city, and
Okay.
I didn't know but a few spots.
Yeah.
And I was staying with my cousin at the time, and they had a lot going on. So I was like,
Hey,
it was 24-hour fitness. IHOP, then something to stay open all night.
Yeah.
And then my little spot.
Yeah.
So I go in there and drink my protein shake. And
Protein.
man, hey.
are you the white?
Hey,
I would
like
have said
said,
yes.
everybody got their
Now, if
thing.
you seen who
Well, I don't know who
was.
we're talking about.
Everybody got their thing. My thing with even on this show is we allow you to be who you gonna be. Be real with yourself. Like just if that's who you are, be that person. And I'm cool with that because everybody wants to. In this day and age, everybody has their thing that they want to be a part of, whether it's LGBTQ, whatever it is. And I'm cool with whatever. Just keep that in your lane and accept it. Like if that's who you are and that's what you want to do, great. I don't have to accept it. And I'm not saying that ain't something that I don't. It's just that's my point of view. Your point of view is yours. And like if that's who you want to be that person.
And there's enough people to be that with you.
Exactly.
You don't gotta-
in this day and age, it is
it's plenty.
openly accepted to be anything. I can right now say I'm a giraffe, and you gotta accept me as a
Are you?
giraffe.
You are light skinned.
I'm not a giraffe, but like that's the nature of the world we
They're
live in. You
cute.
can be
Baby one.
anything. You can be
You know,
anything,
baby
anytime,
giraffe are
anywhere.
5 feet tall.
So why is it a big deal? Why was he
They're my
denying
height.
it?
Yeah.
I just
Wild.
I don't get it.
But how do you guys think this gonna play out?
I think that his career probably is over. and I
His
think
career
that
been over once he went to China. Once the
I mean-
475 dude was giving them their business.
well, I mean, I wish the best for Dwight.
But-
I just hope that the allegations aren't true.
I think
is
there
smart.
once you go there and play and people know who you are, you got a real strong fan base. So
Well, but that's one of the topics I wanted to go into. Another one that's been I've been following, and just because I used to like this guy a whole lot, but I kind of lost a little bit of respect for him. But it's a weird dynamic. What do y'all think about the whole Will and Jada deal? We'll start. Who wants to dive in on that?
I think they're dumb.
They're done.
I could
thought they were
dive
been
in.
done.
Dumb.
Oh, dumb.
I honestly, to tell you the truth, what I think is that Will and them never been together. They just had the kids. Will been doing his own thing since day one, and she agreed upon it. Okay. And then to see what he was doing, she just lost all respect for all of that. And that's why she was at home doing her thing with the little young dude. And he was doing his thing. And now it just hurts her to death because everybody else knows what he's been doing and what he's about.
But they make it sound like in the media like she's demonized.
That's the media, but the people that's inside that, are best friends with Jada and Will and that world, they know what the real story. This is what the perception that they giving off.
I feel like, it's just, especially whatever agreement that they had, you know what I'm saying? It's just, some things you just keep private, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're like a celebrity status, you know what I'm saying? The moment that you leak out anything that's going on within that household, the media is going to blow it up. And she just keep, putting stuff out there, and it's hurting. If they do have an agreement, it's hurting them. It's hurting the way she looks. It's hurting his brand. You know what I'm saying? It's hurting their family.
the thing is, though, Jada basically trying to sell a book. And all the stuff she put out there is not working. The book is not selling like she thought it was. And she now aired out all this dirty laundry. People out, since forever, it always been rumors that way. But
Yeah, I thought
the
they
kids
were like,
all screwed up somewhat.
I thought they were like in an open relationship. Like I don't know what was going on, but it just seems like it's just wild. Like the whole thing with the Oscar thing, where she was wanting him to defend her honor, and like if they never were like that, well, like I don't understand why they even transpired.
Well, maybe Will was trying to get back in her presence with that and that moment, but don't pick that time.
Well, let me paint the picture for everybody, since everybody going to be in denial. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. Let's really talk about
Let's
it.
get into it, Lynn.
Let's take Jada. Jada was dating Tupac in the beginning,
Yeah.
right?
Jada still
was-
dating Tupac.
And that was her heart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then come along, Will, and then they got an agreement where, okay, I'm gonna do my thing, but the thing he's doing is hurtful to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like you messing with, both sides. You know what I'm saying? You
Allegedly.
going out of the country with, with men,
Oh man.
and
Don't
kicking
tell
it
me
with
that.
men. And,
We're gonna say alleged. But even though
This is the rumors right here.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
They are rumoring
Yeah.
that Tisha, he'll call Tisha husband Dwayne, they'll leave and go on.
crazy
leave
thing is he's the one that
with two-
kind of hooked
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah,
Dwayne.
yeah. They'll go out of town for 2-3 weeks, and and him and Will, and then come back, and and Jada, know exactly what's going on, and it just hurted her. That's why she was at home drinking wine and drinking all the time, and finally she just came to a conclusion, because it's like, not only does she know, but everybody else knows. So imagine your peers know, and imagine how I feel about a woman. Like, you dating a woman and y'all together. Okay, it's okay for our secret, but everybody else knows. Now they know that basically we don't find you that appealing or whatever, because he's basically with this person or with that person or with this or,
Why don't you just leave?
that'll hurt you in the long run.
Why don't
So I
you
got a
just
question.
leave?
You're a female perspective.
What?
Would you sign up for something like that? Like, to
Hold
be in
on,
this-
McCoy. Meg just asked a good question.
What's that?
Why don't
She
you,
said, "Why don't go ahead?"
yeah, why don't you just leave?
I don't think they could do it like that.
Yeah,
I
like,
would-
give me
Why?
your perspective. Like, why would you say that? Like, I want to know if like your husband's Will Smith, you're Jada Pinkett. Obviously, his platform is higher because he's one of the biggest actors in the world. Like, do you just leave?
You think they can just leave?
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think
so,
I
man.
think you can.
I
Because
don't
if you're
think
not
so.
happy, why be with
It's not
somebody?
the same once you make it there.
But what about like J Lo?
Well, like all of these,
She comes and
you know what's
goes.
crazy about the whole thing? You look at it now. I heard like there's a report now. Dwayne Wade and his wife getting divorced because they were having orgies with women and all kind of crazy.
Women and-
like, what is going on?
Wayne Wade, he's
He's an interesting cat too.
yeah, all of them. I'm telling you, it's a lot of switch hitters out here. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying who's who or what's what, but you can see it. It's in your face. It's
He
right
got
there.
a lot of stuff going. And I don't want to talk bad on his family, but I know his daughter or his so-called son got sex changed to a girl. Like all of this stuff that's going on in the household with like a Will Smith, right? You wonder why their kids are messed up. Then you worry about a Dwayne Wade. You used to wonder why his kids are messed up. You look at the kind of nonsense they bring into their household.
Y'all got to realize it's not this right here. In order to get to a certain spot, you're not gonna just get there.
It's been going on.
It's been going on, and it's programmed to be that way to influence.
Wild, bro.
And you know what's truly like, it's right there in our face. But not only that, it affects everybody.
Yeah,
I went to Minnesota. There's so many transvestites, all that, this, that in Minnesota.
Wow, bro.
I mean, this is like, they got waitresses, all of
they
them.
gotta have a
transvestites.
poster, somebody to push the agenda.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's an agenda right now. And that's what I'm saying. We got to wake up.
The last 10 years, I've seen like the wildest shit. And I keep using it because it's just, every time I see it, it's like, wow. And you can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. That's your business. But it's almost so flamboyant and so just like alarming. I'm like, damn, like, is it ever going to get?
Every movie that you watch right now,
that's a preview
Yeah.
to what's coming.
that's a preview to what's coming. And you see a man dating a man kissing a man, a woman kissing a woman with a woman. And it's
Man
just
being a woman.
a man being a woman. I mean, it is what it is right now. And that's why I said we got to wake up. I mean, we got to, understand. But not to go spiritual on everybody. It's in Genesis. It says that women will act like men. Women will dress like men. it'd be more women to men, right? And it also says in Genesis that the weather. I mean, you can. It's
Everything is just
it's
all backwards.
It's all right here.
Hey, it's
all right here.
phase one. Wait till
Yeah.
you start seeing people marrying. Well, you do it already. Their dog or cat or that bestiality and all of that. This
You know, this is kind of going off the topic, but you know, here in the next 5-10 years, man, this is AI is about to
Yeah,
launch,
AI.
and when them AI robots come out, ooh,
You-
the
you know,
relationships are over.
Houston had
Yeah, they had the first ones and they shut them
first
down.
sets brought for AI.
What's
And
going to be so
imagine now.
wild is that men ain't even going to be dealing with women anymore. They're not even going to be dealing. They're going to have
You can
robots.
customize who you want.
Like, do you understand how in times this shit really is? That is nonsense.
Extraordinary
That's wild.
times we live in.
While
Extraordinary
y'all
times.
tripping though, you know y'all, your boy, I've been single for a minute, man. I may
Yeah, you might
y'all
get
may
you a
walk
robot.
in, it's gonna be one serving y'all, two of them maybe. She gonna be bringing drinks. She gonna be cool. She gonna arguing.
And somebody gonna be like,
At
"Hey,
least if it's
McCoy,
a
let me
shot,
borrow
I'm
that
fine.
Hey,
thing.
nah, you can't have that.
Hey, let me wipe it off."
Why not?
Shoot, you gonna walk in the crib and I'm gonna have 5 of them things in here. And, you know, I got 4 rooms. And what the one that act the best get to stay with me. That night.
But the thing is, AI catch on so fast. They gonna get to the. It's gonna be like the
I'm
women
gonna
that you don't
reprogram.
like.
And I'm gonna reprogram
They're
that.
gonna
Like
have to get another one.
And now they gon' man, but it's crazy, right? But I mean, AI, all of this shit is coming out like things I never thought in my lifetime I'd ever see is about to become live and like right in front of us. It's wild.
Let me ask
man.
y'all this: what piece of technology have just blown you away?
For me, it's AI. It's to see what it can do, like on a business level, with these robots, with everything that's going on. There's gonna be no need for a lot of humans in just a bit.
Me and Chris seen this at CES maybe. What was this? 3, 4, 5.
2018.
Man, they playing tennis, ping pong. They like the stuff that you don't even see yet, and they already got it.
Man, I was
What
watching.
blew my mind was when they was having sex with them.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's safer. You ain't catching no STD. I mean, she ain't gonna call you that she pregnant.
But hey, they
And
can
she
catch a
not-
virus.
What can they catch?
Any computer can catch a virus.
Oh, no. If you get one, I don't know what you been doing to give her something.
Man, they got
She
that.
she gotta go get an STD test. And AI gotta go get an STD test.
God damn.
Ooh,
They
Lord.
gotta update their firmware.
Y'all think we had some issues earlier?
Hey, let me tell you what's leading to that though. So this is a funny topic, and this is like one of the current events I wanted to talk about. So I was actually talking with a homeboy of mine about a week ago, and he sent me something really wild. Right? It was a list, and I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this list. A list of 29 places women will not go on a first date. I could not believe when I seen it. So I brought this up with him at the gym the other day, and I got to go through this list. It's so wild that like I got to go through it. I got to go through because like. And I want to know like what people think about this. So we're gonna go from 1 to 29. If you haven't seen it, we'll put it in
On the screen.
On the screen, we'll do it. But number 1, the Cheesecake Factory. I actually personally like.
I
that.
love
Cheesecake
cheesecake.
Right?
That
I think
salted caramel cheese.
oh man, Cheesecake Factory.
boy.
And you gotta remember, this is on a first date. This is not something like when you known this person, maybe you don't. She doesn't really like that or what. This is a first
You
date.
can
An
easily
icebreaker.
spend $150.
Yeah.
100.
Last time I checked, if I'm taking you somewhere, you eating for the free. You better enjoy what we eating at.
Period.
Y'all got
Period.
y'all got to
Period.
get men land logic.
Man.
Might as well you be cheaper paying them.
Number 2, we're gonna go through a couple of these and we'll interject as we go. Number 2, Applebee's. I don't personally like Applebee's, but
I've never been
whatever.
there.
If it's free, you better eat it.
I've never been there.
Chili's, Chipotle, which is actually one of my favorite restaurants. It's quick. It's
I can see
efficient.
Chipotle just because it's
I mean, I
kind
don't
of
know
small
you.
on the side. But
I don't know. You
That's
get a
a good
steak
little
bowl.
meat
That's
spot,
it. You
yeah.
getting a steak bowl. Don't even add no guacamole. I don't know you yet.
yeah.
The guacamole's
No
like $4.
queso, no guac.
Don't add nothing. Get you a drink.
I love
And no double
guac.
meat.
Sit down.
And no double meat.
Don't even. And then when you see the person trying to give her half the meat, you show some silver. Hey, put some more on that on that
They're
bowl.
gonna
But-
charge you for it though.
Hey man, all right. Well, it's going up. So
I
some of
love
the other
guac.
places. So we were at Chipotle. We'll go through a little bit. the movies. Not get the movies. You know, obviously you want to.
I fall asleep in movies. So
Okay, so
I can't do
you
that.
can say no movies.
Your attention's
My house. You can't bring somebody to your house on the first day, and I get that. That could be a little weird.
Well, I get scared.
Any fast food chain. So that means any fast food chain, they not eating at it, which is wild. An AI robot will eat anything, anytime. So that's
a pro.
That's a pro. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster. I actually like Red Lobster. A buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym. Now, I think that's a great icebreaker. We all work out, right?
Yeah.
So if I meet you out and about and you're in some athletic wear, I say, hey, you know what? I wanted to get to know you a little bit. We've been talking on the phone. Why don't we have a gym date? Because at my gym, and we all our lifetime, it's very nice. You could take somebody, go sit in the Life Cafe, go sit on the cabana upstairs.
Yeah.
That's a really nice first date to ice break. So I guess I don't get that one. Church, they don't even want you to take them to somewhere where you actually hear a good message to build your relationship, which is wild. Starbucks, which is always a good icebreaker.
I love Starbucks.
Who doesn't like a Starbucks?
I want to
That's
watch
a
on
quick
man.
little meetup.
Ice cream dates, which is traditional. You take somebody for some ice cream. It's cheap. You sitting outside. The weather's nice. I don't know how that's a bad
I
thing.
want ice cream.
Family functions, that could be a little too much too quick.
Yeah, that's too fast.
Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. People are doing that anyway on Tinder dates. So why is it such a big deal?
Why just don't call it a date?
Anywhere that requires a long drive. Now that makes no sense. If I'm sitting in the car with you and we driving around, we having a good time and vibing and talking, isn't that a good place to ice break?
Yes and no.
Why?
Yes, because it's probably pretty dope. But 2, I don't know you.
Okay, so you don't know me. The car.
But you could get to know.
But like in the car. But like,
How
what
about
if
we
you're
get in the
planning to
Uber?
murder me?
How about we? This is the day all that I hate when women say, "Why would I murder you?"
it could be the other way around
Yeah.
too.
Why would I murder
But
you?
like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like
See, dudes
my
hate that
cautious.
because you automatically. Okay, so here goes the thing: you automatically classify this
Like
dude
the-
as a
okay.
weirdo, and he may just be a nice guy.
Let me rephrase. How
Okay.
long have we been talking?
Y'all have had a couple of interactions on the phone. You got their number.
Like FaceTime and stuff,
Yeah.
or like I know
This is
you
our first
somewhat
date.
well enough to go on a date with you.
Obviously, you would have to.
Okay, then the driving is fine.
We
I
could be
thought
in
you
Uber.
meant like we met. Let's say like we meet tomorrow, and then you say let's go the following day or something. I wouldn't want to do that just because I don't know you, like somewhat.
Okay.
Like
I
I need
get it.
I need to feel
I see
safe in
your
order
point
to
of
get
view
in
on
a
that.
car with a guy
see your
that I
point of view.
don't.
But check it out. That list is why people getting their passport. They going to Colombia. They going to DR. They
Well,
going to
yeah.
Oh, let
Brazil.
me finish because there's a couple more on here that we need to talk about.
But I mean, but McCoy, all that like that little that's what I'm
But
saying.
hold on,
No.
people may want to hear this. Bowling, which I think is a good event.
I love
Nightclubs, I don't, nightclubs, whatever. Hookah bars, a bar just to have a drink, a nice bar to have a drink, which is wild.
Like
'Cause
a
you can-
lounge?
Yeah, like a lounge.
That would go
A
there.
Waffle House. I don't think you're gonna take a chick to a Waffle House, but whatever. Maybe she likes waffle. And sporting event. I think these are all venues that are America's pastime, or just a pastime in general for people
Yeah.
to get to know other people on the first date. That's why the dating market is messed up.
Now
because
let's get
people-
that passport.
People won't just do normal stuff. So thus, fellas are getting passports and getting up out of here.
But that
Now,
don't,
to your
that,
point.
that list don't I don't she gonna do what the fuck I want her to do.
Wow.
As we
But
gonna
you know
go-
we're talking to the masses and we got other people.
Well,
Yeah, so-
I'm just telling you.
You know, gave them that $80. It used to be 40.
with
and-
me, my son, whoever, my clique, whoever, any female I'm dealing with, if we want to do any one of those things, we're gonna do all of them.
You gonna eat this shit.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna
You
do
better
it.
eat this
She
Applebee's.
vibing with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with somebody
Applebee's has really good happy hour.
and I'm talking to
$1
somebody, you
margaritas.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
I
gonna
would
do
go to get
whatever. She
completely.
down.
My thing is, I heard this a long time ago. If a woman really likes you, you could take this motherfucker to get corn dogs. It
Yeah.
don't matter where you take her.
Absolutely.
If she
Yeah.
likes you and she respects you,
Absolutely.
she's going to do that. Whether it's first date,
It's
second
the
date.
thought that counts.
Exactly.
Like the little things matter, especially if you're somebody that you're like madly in love with.
Mm-hmm.
And people,
Even on the first date, like you shouldn't even be expecting someone to spend three because they expect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what the expectation is on the first date nowadays in these big cities. It's a $300 dinner at a very nice restaurant. It's maybe going somewhere, popping bottles on you after.
Nah.
It's all this nonsense. I don't even know you.
But see, this is the thing. That becomes a red flag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
I
saying? That's a
agree.
red flag because it's like, okay, if we pursue, a relationship, it grows to
That's the
serious
standard now.
relationship or a marriage or something like that. And what happens if, okay, well, shoot, I got laid off from my job or I'm going through tough times. We're not going to be able to go out to eat with Chris. We're not going to be able to do this and that and the other or whatever. That she going to leave you.
A lot of
Not if she loves you.
A lot of us don't even know how to rap. They don't have no conversation. First of all, your presentation is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, when you approach a female, you gotta dictate flow. You know what I'm saying? If you come in with that half-ass bullshit with line that she accustomed to, then okay, he's like him or her or whatever. This is what I
But
categorize.
I
You put it over
have,
here, this,
have
that,
noticed,
this, that.
a lot of times people come out the gate talking about what you could do for them, and if you tell them that, of course they gonna want this or that. And that's a red flag.
She
Well, you
need
shouldn't even
to
do that.
be
So what
broken
we gonna
down
do-
then real quick.
What's your advice for average guys or just guys in general if something like that is presented to them?
First of all, what I would tell any man, you need to know your worth. Once you know your worth, you know what I'm saying, you won't go for the okie doke.
You ain't gonna deal with the bullshit.
You won't. Exactly. So a lot of times you need to get out of this arena that you in and go somewhere else where nobody really knows you and then see how much your worth is, then come back into that arena.
So
A lot
change
of
your
times-
scenery.
Absolutely.
That's a bet.
Absolutely.
That's
Change
good
the scenery.
advice. I hope
Yeah.
everybody heard that. Anybody that's struggling with that stuff. Because what we going to do in this season is we're going to put a list together of 10 places that you can take me on a first date as a man. So we're going to do something different. This went viral. We're going to go 10 places.
McCoy.
A man,
We're gonna do something bigger than that.
let's do it.
We're gonna take him to Colombia. We're gonna take him to Colombia. That's what we're gonna do.
Can we start with a list that
We're
men
gonna
would
get
like?
the list, but we're gonna go
We gonna
to
fuck
Colombia.
forget the list.
We're gonna take him to the.
We're
We're gonna take him to paradise. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Where you get your mind right.
Okay.
And then they gonna realize
Where they
that,
appreciate a man. You know?
yeah, and they'll look at it like, oh man, they doing all this for this, and I got this big expectations, and I'm compared to this one, I'm nowhere near her.
So
It's
what-
gonna bring her back down to reality.
So he answered his opinion on the 29, like what he would advise men. Let's go to you. What would you advise a man that gets that type of list like sent to him, or he has that expectation? What advice would you give?
I'm sorry to them. Cause
You say you're sorry?
Yeah.
No,
Because
give them a
the thing
solution.
is like, from my perspective, like I don't like. I would rather just eat chicken nuggets in bed.
Okay, we're not talking about you though. We're talking
other
about
people?
women in the United States right now. This is lists that they're putting out to men.
But
So-
she can't even relate. She can't even relate to that shit because her nationality, where she brought up, and where she come
Exactly.
from, is totally different. You know what I'm saying?
The
See, that's what I'm
thing-
saying. That list is. I don't know where that list is. They just
Like
throw that
I
out
feel
there.
like
Put it out there to make people think that's what it's supposed to be. That's what that list is for.
that's a real list.
like the thing is like, if I presented a list of like places that you can't take me to, it's like, why am I being that way towards that person if they're asking me out on a date and they're wanting to spend their money on me?
So what advice
and
do you
us.
give to those dudes that maybe have that come up? That's what more of the question is. What advice would you give the men that are having those type of difficulties right now?
Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard because like I haven't been put in that position to
And then,
like.
a lot of times,
even-
McCoy, too, your vibe, your energy, you're attracting the wrong people. You're
Well,
attracting
yeah,
the
that
wrong people.
too.
Your energy, you attracting the wrong thing
I
to.
understand, but some guys are, they're doing their best to get a date, and it's hard now. 'cause
Well,
dating
maybe
is
try to
wild.
like go down the list and be like, they have this or they have that. Like look at the menu or like try and like compromise with them for some reason.
Chris, you want to chime in? Go ahead.
Don't be a simp.
That's a good answer.
Well,
And
That's it. It's like don't be so desperate. You know
Say
what
no.
I'm saying?
Just like,
Okay.
Just
thank
say
you.
no. Have standards. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
there's a line.
You're Sadiddy. If you're already coming with this long list of stuff that
Goodbye.
you don't want me to do, and I'm trying to treat you out, I'm trying to spend my money on you.
First time I'm gonna be meeting you too.
I'm not gonna be a simp. Okay.
Goodbye.
Go somewhere. Go with somebody
Have
else.
some
Go
nuts.
with another simp.
That's what we need
gonna
to
pay
say.
for
Have
this
some
shit.
nuts.
But the thing is,
What's up?
it's viral. just because they put that list out there, don't mean everybody think like that.
No.
So
Correct.
I wouldn't even fuck with nobody that even have a list.
Yeah.
So that's your thing. Just don't even.
Because that list don't speak for everybody.
So
That
my personal thought about that list, and as men, because a lot of men are struggling. I talk to a lot of men in a day-to-day basis that go through that. Me personally, I've had my struggles with dating in this day and age, and it's kind of wild. But I would say, the number one thing a woman tries to do to a man nowadays in this day and age is manipulate. They want to see who they can get over with that nonsense. Like you said, don't even be around that kind. Don't be manipulated. When somebody comes to you on something that you know is wrong, don't be manipulated. Say, nah, I'll pass.
Well,
thank you very much. I
McCoy,
will pass.
If you keep fishing in the catfish pond,
You're right.
you're going to catch
To his
a catfish.
point. To his point. Don't put yourself in situations.
And then a
like
lot of
that.
times,
you are what you attract.
you guys just break them down.
Yeah, break them down.
First of all, on a scale of 1 to 10,
You ain't shit.
you a 4. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
now
you've
you
been
done dropped
hyped
some
up.
points.
You've been hyped up around all these people around and never been out of Houston. Because you never been out of Houston to think that you're an 8 or 9. But really you're a 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Because you are expiring every day. Me, I'm going to keep getting greater every day. You know? And now, you know what I'm saying, your attitude is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to attract nobody. And you're going to be one of them old motherfuckers at 50 years old, mad at the world because you ain't got a man.
Man,
And then you got a little dog and shit.
Yeah, you got a cat. You
Or a
got
little
plants.
cat or plants or whatever.
I know this wasn't on the list, but who was that? Sister, what's her name? Till?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you see, she had a nice marriage going on,
Yeah.
right? And now they got divorced. But now-
miserable.
and she posting all these pictures, but come on now, you not like Lynn just said, you're not what you used to be at 20,
Absolutely
or 30.
not.
You had a good thing. I can't say it's she broke it. Well, she filed for the divorce. It could have been more things going on, but it's like you gotta realize that it's a double standard. It's a double standard.
Let me just say something. Let me say one thing though. Let me help all the females out here out. Put the camera on, would you please, sir?
Please do it.
Please put the camera on me. Let me help him out. If you got a good man that's do anything for you, stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Love him and be with him. Because you got to understand, you are expiring. Wow. We, as men, we could be 80 to 90 years old. Matter of fact, I got 5 friends over in Colombia right now. 58, 63, 52, 54.
19, 20, 21,
They got they got wives over there that's 23, 24, 26, 27. Drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking about 9 and 10s. You know what I'm saying? With kids with them over there at that age.
But
you can't compete.
You see, like women, they try to do the same thing, but it don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that. You had your moment. You got to take advantage of it. Don't be writing no damn list of 29 places that you get somebody,
be with
them.
Absolutely.
Because if you got the right one, then you don't aspire to him.
Yeah.
Your value goes up once you got your mate.
Yeah.
But as a whole, nobody looking for you like that.
Nobody looking for you. Absolutely.
So as we always have done on this podcast, like we talked about the men in certain situations and all of this, but now we need to talk about women. Like I always want to help women too, because there's some good women out here. I don't want to bash or say anything that. So there are some good women that are looking for men. That if you walk up to a man, instead of saying, oh, you got to do something, why don't you walk up to a man sometimes and just say, hey, how you doing? Where you from?
I've done that.
I'm interested in you. I think you're attractive, or I'd like to get to know you. That's number one.
Hold on, McCoy.
I'm turned on by that. I love
Meg said she done that.
woman.
So how did you do it?
Like going up to somebody and be like, yo, like,
And you know what?
I want you.
As a
You know.
man, that is a great thing, because we as men, I'd say out of 10, one or two men in life have a woman walk up to them and say they want to get to know them. They find them attractive, and that's a great thing, because guess what? Just like we're attracted to you guys, you guys are attracted to us, and it's okay to say, "Hey, I like you." Because in other countries, Canadian women are very aggressive. And, hey, how you doing? Where you from? Some of the best women I've met.
Yeah.
I'm actually going back on vacation, and I've had a lot of success meeting Canadian women. And
I
just
think
being around
anywhere
them.
out the United States they like that.
Yeah,
But check it out. This just say the gym, you doing your hair like this. This Me Too got it all screwed up. You can't just give you little clues that used to work because people they
don't want to get blackballed.
Yeah,
they don't want to
because if you do approach them and you
you're weird. Get away from me.
But so it's like we not gonna catch up on that. You gotta be aggressive.
Now, Tuck, hold on. It's been plenty of times me and McCoy been out and they've been drinking and they like, oh my God.
No, not that.
We just,
It's
never
just-
say anything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
the
see you
girls from
all,
the gym,
every day,
yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
that's true.
Yeah, but you just changing your hair up
Yeah.
and thinking that's you flirting.
Yeah.
That we thinking you change. Some people like, oh yeah. Those the kind of people. If you speak to them, oh yeah, she trying to holler at me. We not like that.
As we were sitting here talking, I've got some things that women can do in order to attract men and obviously keep men and change the because that's what I think it is, awareness. So like some of the things that I come up with, right? Number one, women that are looking for good men or just in general, be nice. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be cruel to men that are walking up to you trying to get to know you. And I understand there are some weirdos out there, but just be nice. Learn how to say, I'm in a relationship. No, I don't. Just, it's a way to be nice. And we all know that, right? Something else that a woman could do is be reciprocal. Like, if somebody's doing something nice for you and kind for you, texting you good morning, it's okay to say good morning. Even if you're not interested, just let them be known. Like, it's okay to reciprocate goodness to other
good
people.
list. But right now you skipping steps though.
No, we are. I'm just
Well,
saying.
yeah, like before you even get to that point. What's some of the things they could do to say, hey, I'm feeling you?
A thing that a woman could do.
Say when we going on that date.
No, I mean some people that women got to realize it's hard as hell to get rejected. But we used to it because the truth have never lied to us.
So as a man, our gender role is to be the aggressor and say, hey, how you doing? Where you from? Sometimes if you see a guy every day and you find him attractive and y'all make these eyes, it's okay to give eye contact and maybe say, hey, how you doing? Like, it's okay to do that. And that way, at least the man
Give him
knows.
something to
give
work
him
with.
something.
Yeah.
But when you keep doing that and you keep, fishing and going on these websites and all, you're not helping yourself. This person's right in front of you. Interact with them.
Well, sometimes they give clues, but they just not as subtle. We're not gonna catch clues because of.
Oh, I'm so straightforward.
We got to get a list.
Yeah.
I want a top 10
we'll
list
come up
for
with
me.
a list. Yeah.
Also, it's like, don't be unrealistic with your standards. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, like some women, they try to go after the alpha male. You see what I'm saying? Because society says, oh, well, yeah, that's the person you want to be with and stuff like that. But then on the flip side of things, they look for qualities out of men. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want somebody to cater to me. I want somebody to be there for my feelings. I want somebody to, uphold me and take care of me and do all of this other stuff or whatever. That's not, some of those qualities isn't in the alpha male. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. Sometimes, like, the same thing with coming out with a list. Don't take me to these places and stuff. A guy that goes off of that, you know what I'm saying? The woman don't realize that, but that simp or that person that just goes with what you talking about, they lack respect for that type of guy. Yep. You see what I'm saying? And eventually it's going to get to the point to where it's like, dang.
She going to be looking on to the next.
Is she going to go on to the next? Do you have your own mind? You know what I'm saying? Do you have your own standards? Why everything I say, you just listen to me?
But let's talk about that. Let me just add one more thing to that because a lot of people missing it though. A lot of people missing it. How did he get to that point though? Think about this. Well, okay, if I'm an ugly dude, okay, the thing nowadays is I just pay for it.
Yeah.
I just pay for it.
But it messes up the marketplace when you do that.
Fuck the marketplace.
So now a female thinks
It's about
that,
results.
Okay, her girlfriend has got a dude that's paying for this, and they got another dude that's paying for that. Mm-hmm. So then, okay, I'm having to pay for it. Okay? Now, how did he get to that point? You see what I'm saying? It's been happening though. Mm-hmm. my mom, her mom, want somebody, okay, that they dating to take care of them. But now it got outrageous now. And now it's to a point of where, okay, I don't even want to talk, here with some money.
Man, these women.
And that broke down the basic fundamentals of a relationship, which is communication. You got to be able to communicate with somebody and be like, hey, I'm not going to do all of that. I want to get to know you. I want to bring value into your life. We can build it together. But a lot of people ain't trying to hear that now. That's not a real thing.
And these women want somebody with a 12-inch thing, making $1 million, 850 credit score, tall, 6'2", 6'5".
They want to build a nigga. That is not a real nigga.
They want all this.
A build a nigga is not
check it
happening.
out. All this stuff on that list, you could be that list. Write down your list and see what traits you have on that list.
It's not. They don't even mirror that. Chicks want all of these so-called things. They all want the same dude, millionaire, 6'5", all of these things, right? What makes you think you deserve that?
But I think it's an agenda, though, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, to tell you the truth, because I think that our society is more going towards feminism.
Oh,
as a society, you know what I'm saying? As weak.
Yeah.
Our military is becoming weak. A lot of gays in the military. And there ain't no wrong with that. I mean, I'm just telling you the facts. Facts is that our whole demographic, where we're not as strong as we used to be back in the day.
Because you can't be a masculine man anymore.
Absolutely.
If you do that,
and that's what's taking place right now.
You will be demonized for doing that.
I got $1 million question.
What's the question?
To have so many demands, right?
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table?
They don't have to bring anything to the table. You know what?
We are the table.
Oh, that coochie. That's what they think.
Hey, here goes the thing. The problem with the whole deal is this: is that when you give somebody too many options and they see everybody else getting away with that, now they feel like they deserve that too. So it's average 3s, 4s getting away with the shit. What is a 9 or 10 that knows she's bad gonna get away with?
You know why? We are the table. Look, hard table. No, they got little picnic tables. They got the little folding tables.
Tuck, I want to pose a question to you though. Because me and McCoy's having a discussion, but you and your wife is on your way to go to Colombia.
No, we're gonna go into Colombia.
I mean, where'd y'all go? No, y'all was in
Carousel or
no, y'all was in Costa Rica. Was it Costa Rica?
Yeah.
You went to Costa Rica. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in Colombia, the baddest women, they leave when they turn 25 to go to Miami, Costa Rica, and Panama. And then the money they make, they send back home. That's the norm. So all the beautiful women in Miami, Costa Rica, and Panama are from Colombia. So when you went to Costa Rica and you went to a spot, you saw the Colombian females, what was your take on it? I mean, what happened?
I was like, man, we went in there.
I get married? Baby, I'll be right back.
Wait.
I'll pay for that spot. She got 2 or 3 spots for you when she was there.
Lynn, we didn't just go there. We went to the main spot.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't. I love the thing about me. I love to be around beautiful women.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't gotta
absolutely
do anything, but
that's
I just
cool.
You can stay over there.
Yeah,
but I can look.
But was the energy? The energy was different though.
Man,
the energy was like you can have what you want, but I'm with my wife. Right?
Man, they coming behind me, grabbing me, doing this, doing that. I'm gonna get in trouble, but it's like it's no. They did not hold back.
Absolutely.
At all.
No.
So it ain't no flipping your hair. Maybe if I bet my eyes, he'll see me. Yeah. No, they gonna come up to you. They gonna let you. They gonna put their beard in.
Beautiful women.
Boy. We trying to go somewhere here. We gotta keep it real. Yeah,
we gotta keep it real.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, because I remember. So
they are the table.
Absolutely. I think in relationships you should be honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very honest because I'm in a relationship, and I've been to Colombia over 40 times. So last, on trip 35. Her mom was like, basically, you let her go to Colombia too much. Why don't you go with her? She said, "Babe, I want to go." I said, "Cool, come on." I took her to Colombia, right? she's from Mexico. Soon we land in Colombia. It's what exact words what she said. Soon we landed. She looked around. She said, "Baby, I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Realize that.
You gonna kick it with your boys 2 nights, and you gonna kick it with me 2 nights." I like, damn, baby, thank you. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, and not only that, she realized that when we was together, they don't even care. They thought she was Colombian, so they coming up like, coming up to us, like coming up to me, like, I want your man this and that. I'm like, this is my lady. You know what I'm saying? This, but that keeps the relationship strong. Not only that, she understands that, hey, he can have
not the
anybody.
baddest in the room.
She's not the baddest one in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And everybody humbled themselves at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't realize I'm humble too, because I realized that I got a queen with me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period.
Man, it's I think that what the main issue is sometimes guys just overdo stuff.
Yeah,
They
doing
put
too much.
they do way too much.
Doing too much.
You just be cool and just play your I ain't gonna say play your role, but just be cool.
I think a lot of times if you got a female and she thinks she this and that, you need to take her out the country with you so she get her mind right.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? She can humble herself to understand that
Because
I'm really not, who I thought I was. You know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
a male, it's gonna be other people that want to approach you, that want to do this, want to do that.
Yeah.
And in nature, that's nature.
Man, it's the wild times we live in, man. It's what's funny? It's good to be back. I've been missing this.
Man,
like this has been. We helping people again. We helping ourselves. We laugh. We joke. We bringing up topics that everybody's probably been thinking about, wanting to talk about. So, I mean,
I know earlier you asked the vision. Going to Colombia doing 5 or 6 shows just to show people that'd be.
hey, man,
I mean, we're gonna make
passport's
it
ready, baby.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. It's something that it's something you gotta see. It's something you gotta see. It's something that I'm talking about.
You can't really explain.
No
it,
True
but-
Lies Columbia edition.
It's something you gotta see, and we need it. We're gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna bring you. We're gonna bring it live at 5.
We can bring some
Columbia.
people with us too.
Hey,
Absolutely,
let's do it.
yeah, definitely. We're gonna do that.
Party.
That's on the agenda.
I'll go.
All right.
And any other topics you had for today?
Man, that was it, man. It was just really, it was a good to be back in the house. I'm so thankful that the team is back together. We're all on board. We're ready to rock and roll. We got a lot of stuff coming for you. We got a venue November
14th.
14th, which will be in about 2 weeks, and we'll actually be able to see Lynn's new castle next week at his house. He's going to be the second part of this. He got a new crib, and
Woo.
we're excited to be there and film there. So a lot of good stuff coming down the
I'm
way.
glad to see everybody doing good.
Yeah, man, it's glad to see you guys doing good.
Fresh
Hey,
and
man.
everything.
Everything's a blessing, man. We woke up this morning. Not only that, we in the gang. Not only that, you could change like that.
Overnight, huh?
Like right now, you could change.
Yep.
But you gotta understand, being successful, you gotta practice that.
Requires sacrifice.
Yeah, absolutely, and you gotta practice success. You gotta practice
You
success.
gotta know you there before you even get there.
We gotta practice success, and that's what this thing is really all about. You gotta practice success. I'm a witness of it. I'm manifesting. I'm seeing it right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Season 2 is gonna be
Lit.
it's gonna be so different and so like I plan on this show like really getting to that level that we wanted it to be at. God has blessed us all in different ways, and I think that we're headed in the right direction. And, we can't wait to see you guys supporting us online. We're gonna get our social media presence up, me personally and the team here, Chris. So whatever we can do to build this thing up, and we got a lot more to go. So again, man, it was a pleasure being here. MC Squared.
Megalicious.
J Tuck
Lynn.
Nasty.
Lynn, lifestyle, empowerment,
Chris, we gotta
right
come
now.
up with you a cool nickname.
Mellow the metaphor.
No, that's
Okay.
right. That's
Hey,
right.
wait. Before we get out here, Chris got an EP dropping.
Hey, you got to put that on the show. You got to open us up with your EP.
I got y'all.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
eventually, once we start doing these venues,
I have
have
an
them
artist-
perform. So
Yeah.
I have an artist in mind too, but we'll talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So again,
He's from Colombia.
it's good seeing y'all. We look forward to seeing y'all next week. And I'm out.
Hey man, that's it right there.
Yay!
I had an epiphany.
We need to fucking
We did
air
it,
fucking
baby.
Columbia,
We
dog.
did it.